Hey guys, Mr. G here with another video. So I want to tell you guys what I stand for. I stand for God first. I stand for change. I stand for education, and I stand for bettering ourselves and bettering our children. So that's why I made this channel. So I want to share a story today. Today I got a call because I have money on my phone. So people from, well, my old friends, I don't forget about some of my old friends because some of them were like family. I mean, I did 11 and a half years. So you could imagine I've grown some strong bonds with people that are incarcerated. But when we're real friends and we tell someone I love you, I mean it, right? So I have money on my phone so my friends could call from the penitentiary, or my boys, some of them are like my family. So one of my boys from Orange County called, and hopefully I'll bring him on the channel and then he could share who he is, if he chooses to. So yeah, he's been incarcerated because allegedly, well, they convicted him of a murder when he was a juvenile. So now he's trying to get out under the juvenile sentencing. So I really feel like he's changed, and I hope to God he gets out. Because the reason I'm sharing him today is because he's the reason I started going to college. Like, I wanted to go to college of my own volition because I wanted to do it. But he's the one who pushed me. Like, when I was on the yard getting in trouble still, fighting and messing up, he was right there like, Roland, you're full of it, man. You're supposed to sign up for college. And I'm like, how am I full of it if I'm taking care of business, my boy? I was thought that was, taking care of business. But when we're men, we learn what taking care of business really is. And most of the times it doesn't have nothing to do with violence. It has being responsible, being accountable, being punctual. Like, those are all great things when it comes to being a man. And now as a man, I see why character is important. I see why keeping your word is important. And I just have all these values. And in life, you're going to see, guys, that sometimes when you're standing up for right, you're going to be the only person standing there. But hey, that's what really shows your character. When you're standing alone for good, it's okay because you know who you are. And like, even in prison especially, because in prison a lot of people are followers, right? And a lot of people are not leaders. I am a leader. So sometimes I would find myself standing alone when everyone would like agree upon something. I'll be like, but if something wasn't right, I wouldn't stand up for wrong, And eventually, like, you run into good people and you start only messing with those good people who think their word's important, who have values. So now pretty much everyone I mess with, they have a good value system, especially out here, because that's what you need out here. You need people with a good value system. You don't need people that are going to get you in trouble, get you into altercations. And you're going to need people who care about you and really love you, not for what you have, not for what you're doing, but because you're you. And that's why one of the main things I can share with you guys is to always love and always be yourself. Because you don't want people to like you who you're not, okay? Because if they do like you for who you're not, eventually you're going to play this character you don't even want to be. So why have people like you for who you're not? Once again, I tell you, just be yourself. I've always been myself. Everyone who knows me knows I'm myself. Even if I could act goofy sometimes, even if I could get mad sometimes, it's like, hey, you either like me or you don't, but I'm going to be me. Love it or hate it, right? And that's why me and my friends are all close, because it's actually people I want to associate with. People, I'm not forced to associate with these people. I pick and choose who I want to be around. And it's a great feeling because, when we're in the system, we got to pick and choose from who the system gives us. You know what I'm saying? But I've run across a lot of good men in the system. I'm not going to lie to you, and they helped me become a better man. I had to learn how to be a man on the inside, and I learned with God and education, exercising, staying strong, You got to do it, man. God wants better for us. And if you believe he does, you're going to make it far. So I go all that to tell you, man, is that you never know who's going to have an impact on your life. I never knew my boy from the OC was going to have an impact on my life. When I was a kid, when we're small, we don't even like other counties. When we're small, we're like, oh, I'm from LA, this and that. But dude, I love people from everywhere now. And it'd be like, if I still had that narrow-minded thinking I did when I was a child, I wouldn't be able to have all these new friends in different places, right? Of course not. And at the end of the day, sometimes your friends help you. Let's be honest, So it's like, why not have allies instead of enemies who are trying to take you down? So yeah, that's my whole thing. If you want to be my ally, be my ally. But if you don't want to be my ally, then live your life, I'll live mine, and we could go on happy. God bless you guys. And I'm happy to share the message about my buddy today because he really helped me get into college. And he was kind of antisocial, but by him helping me get into college, it started a chain of events. Now look at everything I'm doing. And I've enrolled up to like 15 inmates on my own. into college. And that's from every race, okay? And you know how that could be, you know? That's a whole nother story. But it's okay, because when you're doing right, like I told you, sometimes you got to stand up by yourself. Just like when I got all my degrees, you know what I mean? I did that because I was pushing for me. And now I have so much to share with all of you guys, and I want to share it because I have so much to share, and I send my love, and I hope you guys have a great day today. Like, subscribe, comment,